mic over to the maid of honor. Another big round of applause for Miss Amy Butts.
Oh, it's crying. Oh my God, it's okay.
So who woke up today excited for jury duty? Wait, okay, wrong speech. It's really not fair to have to follow my dad, so just bear with me. You're a lot scarier than Marion County, Indiana's finest, so I'm a little nervous. But before I get to Ben and Becca, first I do want to give a shout out to my wonderful parents, Mike and Sharon, who very recently, last week, just celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for being such a wonderful example to the three of us, for showing us the importance of family, supporting us along the way, and most importantly, teaching us the art of love and compromise. And so cheers to my parents. Thank you for all of your hard work to make today possible, and we are so grateful for you. Okay. Also, I want to take a moment to thank my grandparents for being here. Rebecca, Ben, Lucas, and I suppose, are all so lucky to have Wayne and Dolores O'Connor here, and we've got Bob and Joe Butts, our 4 grandparents that we all hold so dear to our hearts. We are unbelievably lucky to have you all in our lives, and I hope that you know how much we love and respect every single one of you. And thank you for all of your support throughout the years, and we're so grateful you can be here to help us celebrate on this beautiful day. So thank you to our grandparents. Growing up, every girl in this room probably dreamt about being proposed to on a beach, alone, with a candlelit dinner down the aisle, and secret people taking your photo in the bushes. Wait a second, that actually happened to you. That actually happened to my sister. But long before that, Rebecca was just a little girl growing up in Naperville, Illinois. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Amy, Rebecca's big sister. And as that role, I've been there with her every step of the way. When we were little, we had so much fun as kids reenacting The Little Mermaid in our backyard. We used to play basketball on our mini trampoline in the basement. And we used to we tried to get Lucas to walk using our dollhouse. We would just tease him with it till he walked onto it. He did walk so well, we did a good job. We also like to hide in our little pop-up tent in the living room whenever there was a tornado drill. For some reason, I have a memory of that. And whenever my emotions got the best of me and I was just too bossy and did something just a little too bad, I was sure to tell Becca it wasn't me, it was my evil twin, which she bought for at least a year, so that was nice. And, we had a lot of fun times eating graham crackers in Jane and Al's pool with all the Buttses, and riding on Great Grandpa Bud's lawnmower in the back, and jumping out and jumping back on. We just had a ton of fun. And of course, we went through our dancing phase, which unfortunately, at least for this half of the room, you've had to participate in that at least a little bit. We used to dance, and we had these banana clips with curly hair and this red lipstick, complete with our braces, which was, a beautiful sight. There was that summer where we had Rebecca's Rumba World, so I'm sure some of your daughters had to participate in that in the basement. And then, of course, pretty much every time our family was together, we had some kind of show to put on. For all of the Christmases and reunions, and our impressive set list for all of those included the timeless hits like You Can Call Me Al, Live and Let Die, and Walking on Sunshine. So we had a pretty good time with all of our cousins doing that. Once Beck and I grew up, went to college, we had a lot of fun together. We got to tailgate together, we had our first beers together, we got to cheer on the Butler Bulldogs. And before you knew it, Beck and I just could not stop going to school, and both were lucky enough to achieve our academic goals. We were together through the thick and thin, through the dramatic girlfriends and the good girlfriends, through the terrible boyfriends and the good boyfriends. And then came Ben. I knew obviously he was the first I knew Becca was serious about Ben when she started a relationship with someone who right away went to study abroad. So the beginning of their relationship was all over Skype and email and text, and I thought she was crazy, but she kept talking to him. And what do you know, he came home that first Christmas, and he was so excited to be in Naperville, and he even bought her jewelry right away, and he hung out in Naperville and Kankakee, so he did a fantastic job. I also knew he was interested in being a serious part of our family when he started texting my mother during Lent whenever he and Becca were eating fish. And of course, when he bought me a Justin Bieber calendar, I knew he really wanted to score those extra points. And those who know Becca, we all know that she's never been happier than when she's been with Ben. Becca and I have always been concert buddies. One of our favorite things to do is to see concerts together. And we've seen Ms. Britney Spears, Snow Patrol, The Fray, and Jack's Mannequin together so far. So Becca, in honor of our favorite pastime, I wrote a little ditty for you with song titles from some of our concerts. You might be the only one that gets this. Okay, so there were times in our lives when we felt bruised and dark blue, but we just kept swimming. And you were not a girl, not a young woman. I had to use that. You grew stronger and wanted to find happiness. Next, you made Ben, and he made you a mixtape. And he said he was born to make you happy, and that he wants to look after you. And you said, even though sometimes you drive me crazy, I want to be with you till the world ends. And he said, Becca, shut your eyes. Will you marry me? Just say yes. And you did. So I can't wait to see many more concerts with you and continue our story. And Ben, Lucas, and I are so happy to be able to officially call you Broseph today. And our Butts 5 is very happy to become the Butts 6 plus Taj today. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for making my sister so happy. And as my dad would say, she's all yours. So be kind to each other, have fun with each other, and love each other. And let today be the start of a wonderful rest of your lives. We love you both. Congratulations.